testing. Can you guys hear me okay? How's everybody doing this morning? I'm trying this new Streamlabs mobile app. I'm hoping that it works better. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Make a little shout out. Smutpo. Thanks guys, you're awesome. That chat screen is so small I can barely see it. I need to try and make it bigger so I can see it. I don't know, will it let you adjust it? Let's see. Ew, I need to clean that window. The outside of it's dirty. Look at that. Yuck. Whoa. That zooms in the video. Chat. There we go. Now I got it bigger. Now I can see what you guys are saying. Get it to stay there. Is the video coming in okay, guys? Roll call, Kevin. Good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get... This internet is such a pain in the butt. I've been trying everything I can. So I was like, well, let me revisit Streamlabs because I tried it when I first started, when I was brand new, and I had no clue what I was doing. So, how you doing with all this cold weather up there? Dealing with too much ice? Ugh. Yeah, we had to make one trip to town right after it snowed here, and I didn't see snow until I was almost 40 for the first time, so I'm still not used to it. I've never driven in it, and I've only ridden in it a few times. So the trip the other day to town was crazy, taking 2 hours. Thought I was gonna puke, and I had my eyes closed the whole time, sliding around everywhere. I hope that big old junk pile's not in the in the view. I was trying to stick it out the window because it's so pretty out there with all the birds and the squirrels in the morning when the sun first comes up. That's our storage area behind the house. You know how it is living in the country, you keep everything. You know that remote living, you can't just run to Walmart and get a part or something when you need it. Ava, make a love shout out, sis. Good to see you. How you been doing? Well, Sharon, good morning. Good to see you. No snow as of yet. Chris, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I hope everybody's having a great morning. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I think I made it a little too strong because I can definitely feel it. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. The true test will come when I'm not just having the camera on a still scene like that. We'll see how it does when I'm on the saw or doing something, trying to show a rock or see how it does. I posted a picture of the deer rock I was telling you about. Oh, cool. I'm going to totally go check it out. It's on your community, or is it in a short? I haven't been to anybody's pages lately. I've been uh, dealing with issues at home and this internet. I've barely been able to get any content put out. Was gonna go live outside this morning today, but the high is only gonna be 20. I don't know if I can handle that. I can do 30 and 40, but I don't know about 20. On the community? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely go check it out. Thank you, Chris. It's a lot harder to put out content in the winter. Well, I have it. I even saved stuff from this summer and fall just so I would have content. Watching other people, I learned, like, make sure you have some ahead. It's just the getting it uploaded. I had one that took over 48 hours to upload and got stuck at 99%. There's nothing I can do about it after waiting 2 days, and I just had to start all over. Miner, good to see you. Wondering where you were. Been by your page a couple of times. I was trying to catch one of those lives, but I never seemed to get it. Still dark there? Yeah, sun's up here. Well, of course, it looks a lot brighter too with the snow. You guys are more than welcome to drop your channel links in the chat if you have any new videos or premieres coming up or anything. Drop the link in there. Monday night. Okay. Yeah, I watched the short that's on your channel, and it said it had that, but then it didn't say like every Monday, or it said something like I misunderstood it. So I think I even left a comment. I was like, is this every week or something like that? I was trying to pinpoint it. And then I can't, it's not on your channel, it's on that other channel. So you have to hit the link for the other, to go to the other channel for the live. President, good to see you. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, we are definitely staying warm. Same to you. So I always say I hope everybody's staying safe and warm. I've got my little chat screen as big as it would go, but it's still hard to read this thing. It's still early. Yes, it is. think I can go on my tablet and give you guys blue now. I mean, on my laptop. Duh. That's what I meant to say. Let me go on here real quick. YouTube. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason on my tablet, if I try and do anything, it crashes the live. Let me see. I thought I was using encoder. Alright, let's see. Resident. Dayla, good to see you. Mega love shout out, sis. Thank you for coming. I know I said that wrong, but I was trying to get close. Yeah, see, it's giving me an error message saying that it's not receiving enough to maintain a smooth stream. 37 here. Excuse me. Just woke up a little bit ago. You're very welcome. 8 degrees with snow and ice on the ground. Ugh. It is 10 here right now. Hope I didn't miss anybody in chat. I've got a double chat, so I'm looking at 2 chats on my screen for some reason. I think I need to take one off somehow. Oh, you'll love roll calls, channel sharing. Rubbernecker, good to see you. How are you doing this morning? Hawthorne, Florida, it's freezing his butt off. 4 feet would be some serious snow to deal with. Yeah, it would. We got almost a foot, I think, total. This little small town, it's shut down. There's still places that aren't open. Doing good, having some coffee. Same here. I'm on my second cup now. Sorry guys, I'll make sure to clean that window next time. It's a back window I never used. I never realized it was that dirty. It's all, I can barely see the trees. It's all foggy on here. Listen, I'm not a window cleaner. I'm a rock hound, okay? I heard the club claim is frozen ground and 6 feet of frozen dirt. Ouch. Well, I mean, hey, could be worth it. Just takes one little stink. Alright, got it pinned, resident. On to Kuo. What's that? CUO? Have dirt I can run. I've got plenty of dirt to run. Untested. And collected by extreme amateur, but there's plenty of dirt to be run. I just need to break down and buy a gold pan. Keep saying I'm going to, and I still haven't. Alright, I'm going to move this camera around a little bit, guys. Let me know if it's blurry or blocky or... It might be because it just said there's not enough signal. I know there's quite a bit of delay. My channel, I have renovating an old camper and showing off my doggy children. Swapping over to lithium batteries and solar system and top camper and charging them up today. Oh wow, y'all are getting it. I thought I was tiny living and country life in it here. It would be nice to have solar though. Still good? Awesome. Glad to hear that. Tried to move it around just a little bit too so that junk pile right there wasn't in the way. Rena, mega love shout out. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. ¿No habla inglés? ¿Cómo está? Un poquito de español. The coffee's cold already. I really appreciate your guys' feedback. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm trying everything I can to bring better content and better lives. Nobody wants to look at a blurry screen. much snow is it calling for there, Sharon? Are you guys supposed to get a few inches or a lot? We all know it's not your fault, Rock. The screen is sometimes blurry, but it's computers. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I know, but I'm still trying. Not sure. Well, hopefully you don't get too much. Just enough to enjoy it and, maybe have a snowball fight and then clears up quickly. Ours should be gone soon. After today, it's going to be mostly above freezing for a week. At night, it's going to get right close to it, but the rest of the time it should melt it off. I wonder if I could put that closer. Let's see. I'm going to put it over here. I didn't think about when I put that in the window for the view that it would be too far away. I can't read it. I must be getting old, you guys. I can't see half the time anymore. What happened the last 20 years? Just poof, gone. Where it went. Have things to do. Oh, I can't. Why is it double chat? I have chat on chat, and it's really hard to decipher. I don't think it's gonna snow. Shadowcraft, community shout out, and I'll keep you on mute. I have things to do. You guys, today's Shadow's birthday. I want everybody to head over and show her some birthday love. She's got an awesome diamond painting channel, crafts, and all kinds of fun stuff. 19 degrees. Brr. I hope you have a great birthday, Shadow. Alright, I'm gonna move you guys around again. I gotta try and do something about this chat because I cannot see it. Have to let the bobcat out. Okay. Let's see. Scene. Oh, much better. Now I can read the chat. That's my husband's painting. Ah, now it's back on there. Alright, let me try this. Man, I missed a whole bunch of chat. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do just now. I had this one over here, and then I was trying to do it on my computer, but with this satellite internet that we have, it just doesn't put out enough signal. It'll make this one just start buffering and not connect. We have the largest package they offer. It's we have a new internet provider in the area finally, because we've only had the one for years. So I'm hoping to get this new one as soon as I can. We had an appointment December 1st, but it was canceled. Number 402. Thank you, resident. I appreciate that. Much better. Sorry, guys, I had to blow my nose. It's cold weather makes my nose run. The city put out fiber optics out here, and we get great internet. That's what we're getting, finally, because I have the satellite. Satellite's supposed to be the best, and it's not. And I pay a lot. I pay over $200 a month for internet only. There's nothing else included. And they've just now gotten fiber out this direction. And they're individually installing it as you're on the waiting list to get it. It's super frustrating, but I mean, there's just nothing I can do. It's one of the trade-offs of living out in the country, I guess. I really don't think I could go back to living in the city after living out here for so long now. I've got Streamlabs on my laptop now too. I wanted to try it on my mobile device first. And I'll probably try it later on the laptop and see how it does. So I've got live video that I can play on there and hopefully it comes back not buffering. You know, I thought $50 a month was high. Yeah, it's over $200 a month. But that's 200 gig, and we use that within 2 to 3 weeks. So the rest of the month I'm out of internet. Well, I have unlimited. What they do is they throttle it down after your gig is up. So now it's like going back to AOL dial-up speed. You know what's really funny? This is the crazy part. This is the only time of the month I can go live at the end of the month. The beginning of the month, I have internet and high speed, but I can't go live. It won't let me. Right now, I'm out of data, and I can go live. Is that not the most backward stuff you've ever heard in your life? So at the end of the month, once I'm out of data, I can do my lives. For the rest of the month, it just won't go through. It just sits there and buffers. I was paying $45 a month. You've got mail. You've got mail. $160 a month for Starlink. Yeah, I was looking into Starlink here, but I'm waiting on a SIM card from them. I couldn't get the virtual SIM card, so I'm waiting on a SIM card to do the 30-day free trial to see if it's going to work. And also, being in a camper, you know, tiny living, you've got you're in a tuna can, so it's horrible for internet signal. Trying to get my laptop on there now so I can look at the chat and see if it messes up the stream. Alright, let's see. It's 9 o'clock already. Yeah, I pay more for my internet bill than I pay for my electric. That's sad. Okay, I can't do it that way. Let's try this way. YouTube from here. Okay. I was trying to get into Streamlabs on my laptop to be able to see the chat and interact, but I have to do it on YouTube from here. Got it. Now I got it. Rock, are you on grid or off grid? Um, Power or locality? That's crazy. You pay something, we don't even get service, and that's crazy. Girl, tell me about it. Yeah, we're thinking about Starlink to go live at the claim sometime. Ooh, that would be cool. Full time. My electric bill is usually about the same as my internet bill. Yeah, we're full. We do. We're full time. We have a full sized trailer down there. We just don't use it. The electric bill for there was almost $400 for 1 month. That's because you're using, window units and a lot of space heaters because you have a lot more area to cover. So we like the RV better. We're at the my front yard is the Turkey Track Bluegrass Festival, and it's a big, huge park and RV recreation area that they have the festival twice a year, and everybody comes in, and it's awesome. We get to listen to all the music and stuff when they're here, and it's a really good, clean family fun, stuff like that. It's not like a rock concert festival. It's bluegrass, so. Yeah, the electric down there was $400 a month here and stuff. But I like it because I rarely have to clean the tiny house because it's so small. It's kind of like self-maintains because you're gonna pick up as you go, so you don't trip on anything. So you don't have to do as much. It's just easier all the way around. And I didn't even know, like for years, I didn't even know tiny living was a thing until I saw that show on TV. A lot of people do it. My horse has a bigger barn and stall than my house. What size RV? It is 53, 53 feet, I think. Classic sea camper. Oh, cool. I don't know what this one's called. It is. Mm, it's technically a fifth wheel. I know that because you don't drive it, but I don't know what the side. I don't know what that side says out there. I have no clue. And Ocala, I used to live in Sumterville. I'm from Miami. I grew up in Naples and Marco Island. And then I lived in Sumterville, and then I've lived in North Florida and Pensacola and Milton. keep forgetting you're in Kentucky. I always keep thinking it's Indiana or Ohio for some reason. I don't know why. No, we haven't gotten that far yet. We do have the we use almost everything on the 12 volt, but my husband has converted a lot of things. Like we have the full size stove, refrigerator, all that kind of stuff. And then we had the that converter transformer box, whatever it's called. It's under your sink or above your wheel well, whatever. It caught on fire, and so he had to redo all that. So now, like our 12 volt, the lights and stuff don't work. We have the regular lights running off 220, but the other stuff is on 12 volt. The TVs are on the 220. The well is on the 220, so we have it kind of split. Loving life, good to see you. How are you? Oh, that's cool. That'll be a lot of fun, resident. You'll have to hit up the Turkey Track Bluegrass Festival. You'll love it. My new hobby. Good to see you. How are you? Bud Files. How are you doing? Good morning. Yeah, we've talked about using the solar, but for us, it's really the startup cost, and we've talked about, just buying, a couple packs each month and batteries, just a little bit each time and build it up. Red Bull Princess, good to see you. How are you? I'm on my laptop, so I can give you a moderator today. Thank you. Same to you. I know it would definitely pay for itself in the long run. It's just, it is a lot of work, too. Like I see you guys doing it on your channels, and it's a lot of work. Not that I'm scared of little work, but yeah, it's just not going to happen overnight. I know I've been to Georgia. I just can't remember where it was I went. I was just driving through it, and I might have stayed a night or two, but that was about it. I watched Roll Call's channel. I was watching his channel before I was even a creator myself because my husband and I were, like I said, kind of off-grid, tiny living anyway, but he's talking about building a small house. We were in solar for camping and making life comfortable and easier for me, getting old to sleep in a tent on the ground. Very true. Heck, it's getting hard to sleep in a bed anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. I wake up, my hips, my back, my butt, my feet. I'm telling you, I don't know where 20 years went. It just disappeared. Somebody stole it from me. Cochran, Georgia. Oh, I can go look at your deer while I'm on here now. How's the video stream? It's still doing okay? Has it been buffering at all? I figured it might start since I have another device running, but on my end it's not. But that's usually not the case. My end will be clear and it'll be blurry or buffering for you guys. Oh, that deer head is so cool. Yeah, I did see it because it's got a thumbs up. I forgot that I looked at it. Along with that 20 years, somebody lost my mind and stole it along the way too. This is the same person, I think. I wonder, is it two different materials in that deer head roll call? Can't stay. Oh, I can't say that I've been through there, Sharon. Oh, it's staying pretty clear. Awesome. I really appreciate the feedback. Completely clear, no buffering at all. Yes! So happy. Have you heard of Angel City Bike Fest? Oh, the deer head. Is it two different materials? Does it look like it's two rocks stuck together? Or has it been like carved out? It's hard to tell from the image. I would so be nerding out on that thing. I'd have my magnifying glass out, my black light, the flashlight, and checking it out. Oh, you're live, Chris? did subscribe, but it's still not letting me leave a comment. Maybe it's a time thing. There we go. Chris and I connected to the channel. Number 9 in live. It looks like two different rocks meshed together, and I found it in a creek. Huh. Man, it is freaking awesome. I know that. It was a fun event. I got to meet Michael Alman. I don't know who that is. Probably should put out some content today. It's been a while. Yeah, because I've been to your channel a few times. I've watched, well, since I'm new, I'm just watching old stuff because it's all new to me. But I noticed you didn't had added any recently. I found a lot of cool rocks. I know you should totally share them. Do I have a gold pan? Nope. I still have it. I told you, I used the kitty litter pan. I was out there shaking and trying to get it. It was the only thing I could find with lips, with the edges on it. I was just that I want one. When I think about it, it's when I'm broke, and then when I have money, I forget about it. And you haven't found any arrowheads? Darn, that sucks. I just found I can grab it. It's I've been dying to say this on here too. I found a pecker, you guys. You see the bird head? It's a tool. Man, I cannot hold my hand still. Yeah, that works out good being backlit. You can see it perfect outline. I just found that a few days ago in the church parking lot down the street from my house. Frisbee. In one video, I have show a bucket of rocks that I have. Yeah, I think I remember that one. Yeah, Sharon has some really nice arrowheads. I've seen some of the photos of them. But she said she was going to leave them all to me. She was going to leave them to me in her will. Well, I don't know. I might go first instead of you. So maybe I can make my will up so you get my rock collection. You know, because all my kids will be clamoring over my rock collection. Old Ford dog dish hubcap works pretty well. Oh, that's a good idea. I did try the dog dish. My dog dish, the lines are going the opposite direction though. The rims, you know, the little, they go in. They're indented in instead of bumped out. If I described that properly, yeah, they're they're inwards instead of outwards. But I guess that might work too. If the gold's heavier, it would fall down right there. That was actually the first thing I thought of was the dog pan because it was like the right size and everything that I needed. But I didn't try it because I was thinking the lips were in the wrong direction. The cat pan might have worked had I maybe knew what I was doing. Like it would probably work for somebody who's an expert at panning. They could probably go out there and do it. But it was a little too big and awkward for baking cakes in. Oh, cool. Never thought about that. Yeah, I could probably do a campfire cake and a hubcap. Ooh, that's gave me an idea. I love sweet and savory, so a smoky flavored cake that you make over the campfire would be awesome in hubcap. Because I know I like my pancakes and biscuits and stuff on a campfire. You can sluice with a burlap sack. See, you already have your content right there, 406 Miner. You should be doing this stuff. I never would have thought about a sack. But burlap sacks are pretty like collectible now. Not too many things come in them anymore. Thank you, Krishna. I hope I'm saying your name right. Suda, so good to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. My dad did that with a hubcap. I'm the only person who could bake a cake with a Chevy bow tie on it. That is freaking awesome. I don't know why I never thought of that. It's the same thing as a baking pan or a cake mold or duh. I was just thinking about you the other day, Suda. I went, well, I guess it's been about a week ago. I went now. I was at your channel to see if you had put out any new videos. Yeah, he's got some awesome videos sharing on his channel with his cabin and all of his work that he's doing out there. He's doing a damn thing. Yes, let's eat. What's for dinner? I love Indian food. I love any I love any food. Let me take that back. Indian, Mexican, Cuban, I love it all. French. He should be able to find a lot, but he's busy. He doesn't have time to be. walking the creek. Although I think you should take some time off. You do a lot of hard work out there. Matter of fact, I need to. This one. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. I had to go back to your channel, Resident, because I forgot who I was talking to. I remembered your name, but I wasn't putting your channel and your name together for some reason. I remember now because of the Wednesday sign, because she's like my alter ego, I swear. My hair is even like that. As we speak, my hair is like that right now. Oh, you have a new video out too. Let's go see. Oh yeah, that's some stuff my husband does constantly, cutting the AC unit out the top. We've got two on here, but one went out because the squirrels and the mice love those AC units on the top. And he had to cut one out and gut it and replace the motor and put it back in. Oh, you did that on a live. Cool. It's our fast food. It's called Pava Bahi. Pava Baha. Bahahi. Bahai. Bahai? Close. I don't know. I'm trying. Bun bread. Oh, it sounds really good. Okay, Suda, thank you so much. Enjoy your dinner. So what's everyone up to right now? I'm enjoying my first bowl, but not cereal. Sounds delicious. Drinking some tea right now, getting ready to cook me some breakfast. And Sharon is under her electric blanket. You would be, Sharon. I know 37 is cold for you. When I lived in Florida, I would have never dreamed I would have been outside in 30-degree weather, walking a creek looking for rocks. Never would have dreamed it. If you told me 5 years ago I would have been in this cold of weather, going hiking in the mountains, I would have said you're lying. You've lost your mind. That's what I would have told you. I do miss the beach severely. Like I'm looking out my window and that does look like the Destin Panhandle area. It looks like white sand. It looks deceivingly nice and warm outside with the sun shining. What's for breakfast, roll call? Nobody's ready for dinner, so waiting a bit more. Uh, it's good to have family dinner together though. I do miss the kids being younger and having those family dinners. sausage. Yum. I'm hungry. I heard my stomach growling just a minute ago. I'll probably eat oatmeal just because I'm lazy and I'll be like cooking eggs and sausage. I want it. Just being lazy. Plus, in the camper with the split, with the 12 volt and the 220, the electric heater that I have, I need to turn it off to use my full size stove. Or I can use my small little toaster oven. Just, so it's like a workaround. Do I want the heater on or do I want eggs and sausage? Run and turn it off real quick. Run back in there. Go back, turn the heater back on. So I usually plan my meals around the weather and cook ahead of time. Which I cook ahead of time anyway because I do a lot of meal preps. Been getting down in the 20s. Brr. That's super cold for Florida. It snowed the year I was born in Florida, actually. In Miami, it snowed. It was melting before it could hit the ground, but in 78, it did snow in Miami. I'd like to believe it had something to do with me being born, being special and all. You got some feathers on the porch, huh? I have all kinds of natural, real feathers that I find out when I'm rock counting. Some really nice eagle feathers and different hawks and owls and stuff. I bet he would love those. Thank you, Krishna. Well, you better get you another electric blanket here and crank that one up on high. And be careful too. A friend of mine that lives in town here in the city area, I just talked to her 3 or 4 days ago, and her electric blanket caught on fire in the middle of the night while they were sleeping. I don't like. I don't even like my electric heater. I'm terrified that it's gonna catch fire. And Christmas trees and lights and all that stuff terrifies me. But I did lose everything in a house fire, so I'm sure there's like some PTSD going on there. Didn't I hope he didn't get the chickens, the neighbor's chickens. I have to worry about one of my dogs. I have one that's human aggressive, and I have one that's animal aggressive. Then I've got one that's perfectly fine. The other two would have been put down, being pit bull breeds, so I'm able to keep them out here in the country safely. But I do daily have to watch because my neighbor has chickens and goats, and they just had a bunch of kids down there, baby goats, and so I know that they smell it. So I have to make sure that they're in the yard at all times because they will definitely get one. Heck, I would get a baby goat too because they're good to eat. You're already having warm air in the daytime? Oh, that's good. Thank you, Suda. Yeah, it's super cold. Well, it's 13 now. It's warmed up a little bit. I'll trade your weather, Reverend. Resident. Yesterday it was around 70 and it was nice, but today the high is 54. 70 is a great temperature. Poor Sharon's gonna freeze to death. I hope you have a backup electric blanket just in case. I can't believe there's no birds and squirrels out here this morning. Maybe they know the camera's here. Usually they're running up and down that tree, and they sound like a herd of elephants when they're on the roof. Do you guys get that resonant? When, like, the squirrels are on the roof, does it sound like a herd of elephants? Really should figure out how to hook up these security cameras to the... They go to the cloud, but I know there's a way you can put them online. Like, we have cameras that are pointing out to the property over there. It's a beautiful view. It'd be great for live streams. I literally cannot survive those temperatures. Negative 25. Holy cow. It was negative here the other night. Negative 5, I think. And it was freaking cold. Yes, I hear the squirrels on my roof. But yeah, but they sound like, I mean, elephants up there. To me, they sound so loud. Get unaided here. You gotta bundle up as much as you can. Hey Rock, you ever see a Rottweiler chase a squirrel up a tree? While a Rottweiler chases lizards up a tree here for fun. That's funny. Yeah, one of our Rottweilers, she chases, well, everything, but yeah, she does climb fences and trees and stuff like that too. And so does one of the pit bulls. She's a climber. But it's natural. Oh, that's really common for pit bulls to about the Rottweilers if it's natural for their breed, but I know it is for pit bulls. And I've got one that's half-half, that's half Rottweiler and half pit. She looks like a Rottweiler, but acts like a pit bull. Coldest temperature was -60 with the wind chill. Holy creep! My theory on cold versus heat. In the cold you can add layers and layers, but at some point you just stay cold. In the heat you can take layers off and you'll still do hot. In Florida. I agree. I've always said that exact same thing. Like, right during the winter time I hate it because my husband's always freezing. I'll be outside with a short sleeve shirt on and it'll be comfortable. He'll be in here with the heater on and I walk in and it takes my breath away. It's like a heat, dry heat, and you just can't breathe. And I feel like SpongeBob over here, like you can put more layers on and get warm. I only have so many clothes I can take off to cool down. I know our electric bill's going to be crazy high this month, having to leave the water drip for this long. It's been dripping for over a week now. That 220 pump kicking on and off, on and off. Yes, roll call Charlie is a bit crazy, but he's a good dog. Never more than 65 miles away from the beach. I used to be that way. Actually, a lot closer. Always lived within literally walking distance of a beach. Do you have any videos on him climbing the trees, Sharon? If not, you ought to. Yeah, that would be good. She's got a lot of great content if she would ever share it. Non-sharing Sharon. She's got some awesome earrings that she makes too. She doesn't share those either. I keep telling her to put them on YouTube. Did you get your shop going? I know you were. Somebody was going to help you set it up. Oh no, you didn't. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I'm a sissy when it comes to the cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sharon. Yeah, a resident lost his little fur baby too recently. All of us did. I lost two back to back within the same month. The mom and one of the pups. Well, only pup that I was keeping anyway. The rest of them were all rehomed. I seen it on your channel, Sharon. It's always said to I was a funny friend. Oh, sad. I look at a word and I see something different and read it. Built the right layers, base layer long johns and wool pants, bib. Never use gloves, mittens. Are far warmer. I've learned layers living here. I do good if I wear a tight um, underlayer, like, something formed, that's formed, and then something loose over top to break the wind. Because the tight layers can only hold your heat in, the loose one blocks the wind. And I've tried wearing gloves, and if you guys seen the videos, the tips get worn out within days. So then I just have cold fingers. It's useless to wear them. Sharon, my dad loves having blue heelers. Oh yeah, they're a great breed. I don't think I want any more pets. If something happens to Charlie, it hurts so bad. So true. Every day I still think about the one that I recently lost. Because I have her daughter right here. And she's just like her. She looks just like her, acts just like her. She'll do certain little quirky things or something, and it makes me think of her mom. I've seen a blue heeler and shepherd mix. It was really pretty. It had the long hair like the shepherd, but it had the spots, and it was a great. They were using it for a hunting dog because you have a herd dog and a hunting dog mixed together. It makes a great combination, I would imagine. I'll go grab some more coffee. Only problem, I don't have anywhere to plug in my tablet over here. Oh no. The battery's gonna die. It's at 30%. Okay. Problem solving 101. Where can I plug it in? Plug it into my laptop. Then I don't have anywhere to set it. Let me think here. Think. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll just let the battery run out on that, and then once the battery goes out, that live will end, and then I'll try my other one on my laptop later today. And then hopefully you guys can stop in if you have time and check that one out and tell me how the video plays and stuff, because I'm going to try and play. I'm going to try the music, the videos, and all that on the laptop and see how well it does. Because I don't have anywhere I can plug in the tablet over here and still have somewhere to set it. If I plug it in anywhere, then I guess I could set it on the coffee table, but I have to figure out how to prop it up somehow. Blue hair shepherd dingo mix. Oh wow, that would be a good. That would be a great dog, probably. A wolf hybrid killed my dog. Oh no. I would have caught a felony for defending my family from another dog that belongs to the same neighbor. Oh yeah, same here. I know, I want to see some more videos of your bobcat. Thank you, Suda. I appreciate you so much. You too. Have a great day. Stay blessed, my friend. boyfriend. Oh yeah, he's mean to dogs. Ugh. Thank you, Suda. Such a sweetheart. Have a great day. Did you call Humane Society? Alright, let's see if I can drink this cup before it gets cold. Yeah, we don't even have a pound or Humane Society or anything in the town that I'm in. It's too small. There's one that's over an hour away. The laws here are crazy, though. It's, because there's no leash laws here, being in the country. So if another dog comes and kills your livestock or what have you, you take it up with your neighbor. It's kind of that good old boy system. Like, my dog kills your goat, then, I'm financially liable for your goat. Legally, not. But as a good person, yes. Yeah, he's got a bobcat. They didn't do jack shit even after the dog charged out. Ran up the neighbor's fence in the front of him. Oh, wow. I'm surprised, especially in Florida, because I know South Florida, like Miami and Naples, that area was super strict. You couldn't even own a pit bull, Rottweiler, or what were the other ones? Pit bulls, Rottweilers, Chow Chow, and Akitas. You're not even allowed to own them in city limits. They're banned because of all the dog fighting and stuff. And not only that, the laws when I lived down there were so strict too. If your animal was out of your yard or off the leash, I mean, you were getting a ticket. But you got a ticket for your grass being too high too. So I've never had a dog attack me. No, any breed at all. I've been snipped at, bit by a little Chihuahua, like a little small dog, but that's about it. Florida laws, dangerous dogs are horrible. Yes, they are. Dogs chase wildlife here, they get shot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing here. Like if my dog gets out of the yard and she's over there running your cows and you shoot her, I'm not gonna be mad at you. That's your livelihood, and those cows cost a lot of money. I get it. I don't want my dog to be hurt, so I keep her in the yard. Now, she does get out, and if she gets out, there's nothing I can do about it. I should have been a better pet owner. I have a pebble and a chi. I've been one of those that's ever since I can remember, I've been good with animals and related more with animals than humans. I doubt I'll ever be attacked by any animal. If I do, it's going to be a bear while I'm out looking for rocks. They're both rescues. Yeah, I'm a big rescuer too. All of mine are rescues. with the exception of the one that I brought with me from Florida that I lost a few months ago. She wasn't a rescue. Well, I guess you could say she was a stray. I had a pit bull come up the road from down from my house. I was in my flower bed just doing my thing, and this pit bull attacked me for no reason. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Sharon. Unfortunately, pit bulls, due to the breed and their owners, get a bad name. That's not a bad animal, in my opinion. That animal's owner is a bad person. When a child is born, they don't come out ready to, they don't come out like Charles Manson. Those are behaviors and habits that are learned or circumstantial or what have you. And I believe an animal is the same way. So I feel for that dog because something happened to it to make it that way. I feel for you for being attacked by the dog, but I don't blame the dog. Same thing, I don't blame shark if somebody gets bit by a shark. But just the chase, gone. Yeah, I agree. And that's what mine will do if she gets out. I have one that'll just chase because it's the fun. And then I have one that she'll try and take a 2,000-pound bull down. She'll try and take it down. She thinks she's a mountain lion or something, I guess. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Sharon, because I'm sure that was like super scary. I couldn't even imagine. I used to have a chihuahua, but they all passed away. One got stolen, never found out who took it. Aw. I agree, resident. And if they were a bigger size, like a pit bull, that they would supersede a pit bull by far. That's a matter of fact, that's the only dog I've ever been bit by was the little Chihuahua breed, little small dog. I don't like them. I only because I don't say I don't like them. I don't want one. I don't want to own one. Somebody else has one, great. That I hate them or dislike them. I just don't want one personally because I've had bad experiences. Just like Sharon doesn't want a pit bull, she had a bad experience with it. I definitely don't blame her. That just doesn't mean they're all bad. I'll let her get rolled on and chased off by the bull, and they'll learn. She has been. She's come back all bloody and ripped open, and I don't even know that it was from a bull because it looked like she'd gotten a fight with a hog. Honestly, she's just stubborn pit bull, typical pit bull breed. They have the largest brain of any dog. I believe that. Oh, it doesn't let me go back that far. I was gonna put your link up there for your live binder. Now that I have it on my laptop, I was gonna pin it up there, but it won't let me go that far back in the chat. My dogs are big babies. I think they are. They're over 80 pounds and they still try and get in my lap and snuggle up. I'd rather have a cat. That person that owned the pit bull was told by all the neighbors and by law enforcement to put the dog on a log chain or in a covered over pin, but she never did. And I attacked, and they did nothing. Well, the dog doesn't need to go on a chain. The owner should. They should be more responsible with that animal. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, they should have taken precautions to make sure that that didn't happen to you or anybody else. Just like me, I know that my animals are aggressive towards other animals and one with humans. I don't allow her by animals. I don't allow her by humans. I agree. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard because you don't want the animal caged, and definitely not on a log chain because it's cruel. But it's cruel that Sharon got bit in her yard. So it's like, again, it goes back to the owner. If you ask me, the owner should have been put on a chain. Oh yeah, my father-in-law or brother-in-law had one of those big cats, uh, Mancoon cat or some shit or whatever they're called. All cats are psycho by nature. It's an art form. Yeah, they were feeding it cocaine. Oh wow, come on now. What were they doing? Fighting dogs or something? Guys, if the live just up and stops, it's because the battery went dead. I'm just letting it run out so that way um, I'll come back on later and try it from my laptop. And thank you everybody for coming and for all the feedback before it gets cut off and I don't get to say it. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy talking to everybody and hanging out. There's nobody to talk to out here in the sticks. Chihuahuas are typically the loudest, most barking breed, but I train mine to be very quiet. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I believe all dogs should have basic manners. They need to be able to sit, stay, shake, you know, come, all those kind of things, roll over. You know, if I tell you to get back in the yard, you need to be in the yard. Mine are pretty good. They're usually within 10 to 20 feet of me. Cats are dicks and a pain in the ass, but cuddle on their terms. Yep, that's true. Well, the girl's husband was the one feeding the dog cocaine, and he's in prison now. Oh, yeah, probably with a RICO charge, and possession and distribution. I mean, obviously, you got to be screwed in your own head to be feeding a dog cocaine. Extension cord, hurry. I thought about that, but I have to, with my 12-volt power and my 220 power, I've got a cord I can plug in the tablet with, but then I don't have anywhere I can set the tablet. If I don't, because my living room's not even big enough for a coffee table, so I don't have a coffee table to like set it on. Early, have a blessed day ahead, everyone. Thank you, Resident. You too. Today's she's 12 today. Aw, happy birthday. into my laptop. Let me see. I mean, I've only got a 2-foot cord for the USB cord, so it's limited. It's it restricts me. The extension cord part I'm okay with, but then I'll plug this in here. Huh, not sure. I'll just have to let it run out this time. And then, like I said, I was testing it and it's working great. So far, fingers crossed. Now that I know that it's working, I can, after the live, I can, kind of get things set up to where I'll be able to put it stationary somewhere, make sure it's within reach of a plug. I have 100 foot you can use. Oh yeah, chunk it over here. Before my last chihuahua passed away, I wouldn't let anyone near me except my mom and grandmother. Yeah, they're very protective and territorial. Yeah, my grandmother had one. My great my great great grandmother had one. It would either be in her lap or under her recliner. So as a small child, I would, go to her house, go give your grandma a hug, right? Oh no, I don't want to. First of all, she had snuff in her mouth. Them old folks. My great great grandmother, she had snuff in her mouth. Gross. I didn't want to kiss her. Secondly, this dog is going to come out from under this chair and it's going to try and eat me up one side and down the other because it doesn't want me touching her. It was the meanest little thing. But it was fine if you're sitting over there. Just don't touch her. That's her human. I've got some. Oh, I've got some funny footage. If you guys come back when I do the next live, you're gonna laugh. I'm just gonna play some raw, uncut, unedited footage from the snow that I've got the last few days because I'm still new to the snow. I was out there rolling down the hills on my butt instead of using a sled or anything, just sliding down the hills. I made a little igloo. I'm out there walking around like a penguin. I just figured I would play it on here and see if it works. And I got some really good macro shots of like the snow and the ice and the water that are really pretty. Have an auto salvage yard close. Sometimes sell batteries cheap. I have my look. You see it right there? My little salvage yard. It's our little storage area in the back. My husband saves everything because he's like MacGyver. Well, being way out here, you have to, like I said, because you just can't go to Walmart and buy a part, or you know, he's always making something, and he's very artistic. He makes a lot of um, junk art. Come get this lead acid batteries and have 5 of them. offhand when I'd have to think about it for a minute when their birthdays are. My service dog that passed, when I rescued him, he wouldn't even acknowledge my ex for the first 6 months. It wasn't until he was a year before he accepted her as a member of the pack. Oh, wow. Well, that's good, especially for a service dog. Got mine for $30 a piece with a year warranty. Hey, that's good. That's real good. $30, you usually pay that for a warranty. Make sure you get your camera ready first, Sharon. Get it all set up, and all you have to do is have the camera ready and push the button so it starts recording. Then let the lizard go at the same time you're letting the dog out. Athena says thank you. Holy much. I had a dog named Athena too. Always good. I have Zeus, Xena, Ares, Athena. Always Greek names. Achilles, Apollo. Thank you, Krishna. Rescue and recycle good parts. For sure. I didn't understand it when I first moved here. I didn't like it. I was like, ugh, we need to clean up the yard. All this crap everywhere. I don't like it. Now I get it. I was used to having my nice little green manicured lawn, in South Florida. Not living in the country where you have an extra washer or extra toilet or anything, whatever you could think of that you might need. Uh, Old motors, tires, anything. He latched immediately to me. Not a Earth first, just a cheap bastard. Yeah, I'm not really Earth first either, but I do try to, like if I'm out rock hounding, I'll pick up garbage, or anytime I'm out doing something. I definitely don't throw it out, but I'm not gonna go around, you know, cleaning up somebody else's junkyard necessarily. They should do it, not me. Mine are over there asleep. They've got a little cushion down there, and they've got two blankets, and they get. My husband goes over there and covers them up, and they'll be all snuggled in their blankets. 300 pounds of dogs laying over there under a blanket. We have home security, just not the type that requires electricity. My my big Rottweiler that passed away a few months ago, I trained her from the time she was born. I had her, and she would do anything I asked her to do. I could tell her to sneeze, and she would sneeze. I swear to God, like for real, she would like do this and pretend like she was sneezing. Like a dog plays dead. I trained her on verbal and hand signals both. For a bit of a hot dog, you can get a dog to do almost anything. Even after all these years, I still wear her collar on my wrist in memorial. Aw. That's a great idea. I never thought about that. Taking the collar and making a like a bracelet out of it. We have them. We have them hung up outside. We have a fence post that my husband puts them all on. Freaking hair in my mouth. I grew up with not a lot of money and figured it out when I needed to rebuild it. Right? I know what you mean. I think everybody should grow up with no money at some point, just to have the basic core values and relatability, humility, and all that kind of things that come with it. But I also feel like, on the other hand, everybody should get a taste of this good life. You know, just to be balanced. I think everybody should go to jail at least once too. Not that everybody deserves to be punished, but I think just for the, you know, more experiences you have, the more well-rounded you'll be, the more knowledge you'll have. The more knowledge is power. It's gonna make you a better person all the way around. Being poor makes you cherish the things that you earn. That's right. I can attest to that one. To clean hands equal dirty money, because I know, listen, we've all done some effed up shit in our lifetimes, right? Not proud of what I've done, but at the same time, I'm proud of where I am. And I've done a lot of messed up things and did a lot of things to make money that I shouldn't have. So I can really appreciate it more now after that experience. Had I not experienced those things, I don't think I would have appreciated it as much. Now, a millwright and doing pretty well, but still cheap. Suck. Yeah, millwrights do pretty good. That's what my sister's, my brother-in-law. That's what her husband does. They travel all over the place and work on the oil refineries, like in Texas, Kentucky, Tennessee, wherever. When I pass, I want to be cremated and my ashes combined with his before scattered. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of people are taking their, well, they do it with humans too, but taking the ashes and incorporating them into their tattoos, their little vials for jewelry, putting it actually into the metal itself for jewelry. Like when they smelt the jewelry and stuff, they'll put the ashes in it. And the man-made diamonds, they can do it with that too. They can take DNA and ashes and combine it into the diamond. Want my ashes shot out over the canyon, over the claims. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I never really thought about it, honestly. I kind of feel like, I don't know, doesn't really matter where my ashes are. I don't know that I necessarily believe in heaven or hell or afterlife or no life, or I'm kind of neutral on the subject, but just never thought of where I wanted my ashes. Well, for one, I've been a really shallow person most of my life, so I never thought about it. But know where I'd want them. They're like, put part of me here, put part of me there, put over here. I want to be in one place. I'll probably ran down a sluice box for my grandkids. Well, you could say you're never far away. I'll always be right here with you. Or you could have a sluice mat made and put your ashes into the mat so that way they can keep you close. Or into the gold pan. Have a custom pan made with your ashes incorporated. I can see Resident now with his little guy combined together. Sharon's gonna have hers with her little fur baby. It's gonna be in the shape of a lizard. Right next to a tree. Well, and roll calls is definitely gonna be in Kentucky on the peak up there. We'll go out with a bang. That's the only way to go. Silicone doesn't like dust in it. Clumps up. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe they could make one out of resin. You can resin anything nowadays. Ooh, you could put your eyeball in the resin and have it all filed down and shined up, and then you can always keep an eye on them for real. Oh, I saw one bird fly by. Yeah, it's crazy. It's usually filled with birds and squirrels back there. I wouldn't know anything about silicone. I don't use it, or I don't think I've ever made anything with it, or I didn't know it doesn't like dust. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Well, did you get it on video? No, the dog didn't chase it. The lizard was too fast. Hey, I wonder what happened to Rubbernecker. I saw them come in earlier, but then I don't remember seeing any chat after that. Maybe they had to go. Well, how'd it go? I'm dying to hear, Sharon. I'm waiting. Man wife gets mad when making mats outside stinks like vinegar and sewage while they dry. Oh, really? Huh. I didn't know that. Oh, so you're the one I need to contact to get a map from, huh? Gotta have a pan first. Although I might try, now that I think about it, I might retry the dog bowl now that I thought about it. Or hubcap. I do have dirt already bagged up sitting on the porch right now. I found a new spot in the creek that's got the creek is going straight and then it Y's off. In the middle, there's a little island. The Y comes back together, and then the creek makes an immediate, almost 90-degree bend to the right. I know that's gotta be a good spot. It stinks horrible. I didn't know that. Yeah, your text number is on your channel description. I saw it. I'm gonna try and catch Mondays at 8, right? Mondays at 8. Mondays at 8. But the problem is I gotta remember it's that other channel. Like I have to go to your channel and then click on that video that's got the advertisement for the live to get the channel link to go to the live. Like I said, I did go to your channel to go to the live, but then I had to rewatch the video and realized it's on a different channel. Hey Rack, do you want to hear something funny? Our new neighbor just came over and asked me if I've seen a package, and I told him no, I haven't. Guess what the package was? Rocks. We can talk about profiles, length, and width. Oh, mats. Okay, gotcha. Adult magazine. Well, I was reading it, and I'm gonna be honest. The first thing that where my mind went out, profile, links, width, huh? Oh, Matt, duh. Oh, you were talking about the package. See? What was it, Sharon? What was it? What was it? Right? Roll call. She always leaves us hanging. The suspense is killing me. See, I keep telling her she needs a YouTube channel. She's already great at getting you hooked. Some people naturally have it. Like I have to work at it when I'm doing a video to like make the hook and all that stuff. She just naturally does it. marijuana. Charlie stole the neighbor's marijuana and then asked me to help him find it. I said, sorry, it's too cold. Charlie the dog. Well, somebody stole it, obviously, if it was marijuana. Wait a minute, you have to sign for that stuff. They don't just drop it off and run. Anytime I get something from UPS or FedEx or anywhere, I have to sign for it. Rock, this guy is very messed up. But wait a minute, Charlie's the dog, I thought. Or Charlie's a person. I'm confused. I know there's a package, it's missing, and there was marijuana involved. But was it Sharon and her dog in the library? Or was it Miner with the rope in the kitchen? It could have been Resident in the foyer with the knife. Dog now a dealer. Yeah, drug dealing chihuahuas. Hey, they make good dope dealers. Bet their package wouldn't get stolen. I admit to being a cannabis enthusiast, but I'm never gonna. That faded, right? And a good dealer, he's gonna get his product for free, right? Definitely isn't gonna get stolen. Poor guy, he thought he was gonna awake and bake, and now he's out looking for his package. Or was he on some other shit and his package never really did come? He's just out there thinking he had a package. Trade for treats? 2 for 1? I got treats on deck. Yes, Charlie is out. Rottweiler, but Charlie stole the guy's marijuana. Okay, so Charlie is a dog. Alright, just make sure that was. Got it. Alright, Sharon. Now that I really know what's going on, we know who took the package. It's okay, you don't gotta lie to kick it. Charlie did it. Now you sound like that movie. You guys seen that movie with Robert De Niro? Charlie. Charlie. Charlie wants to play. Allegedly. Yes, that's right. Allegedly. Innocent until proven guilty. It's snowing. Cool. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. You now get a free cold toes, numb fingers, and the sudden urge to be in Tijuana. Or the Bahamas. Either one. Your choice. As long as they got treats for Charlie. That was a good movie. I think that's like the only scary movie I've ever seen Robert De Niro playing. He usually plays, gangster type movies and stuff. I've never seen him playing a psycho killer crazy type movie like that. Here, Sharon, you should train your dog to retrieve the packages and bring you them and then sell them back to the guy. Rinse and repeat for stable income. Well, you'll never get a confession out of Charlie, right? You don't have to worry about him turning state's evidence. I was just picturing the bean commercial when you said that. You never get the recipe out of him. Oh my god, I can't even think of the name of it now. What are the name of those damn beans? Bushes. Can't believe I didn't remember that. It's official. Sharon's got a dog ring. Now I know why you have a Rottweiler and a Chihuahua. You got the brains and the backup. Like Pinky and the Brain. Man, I can't believe my battery's at 20% lasts that long. I figured it would have. Oh yeah, it's in the red now. That's good though. I've never ran it that low before. I usually put it back on charge. It's good to know it lasts that long. Hey Rock, I've got to go. Something's come up. Uh-huh. Charlie again, huh? Have a good day, Sharon. I'll talk to you soon, sister. You got bail money? Just send a chihuahua out. No case, no face. No face, no case. Stay warm, Sharon. Enjoy the snow.